Welcome to day 12 of 21-day DAX challenge. Today, we are answering a super straightforward business question, okay, which is very important for all the organization. Which customer has placed the most number of orders? We want to find out the count of a person who has placed maximum number of orders. Now, this is one of the most common metrics used in sales reporting, and let's find out using a DAX function. So what is the thing we want? We want to count the number of orders each customer has placed. And then once we get the count, we will just filter the data. Okay, let's find out. So I'm trying to follow a pattern which everybody can understand, right? Over the functions, you can easily understand and get the output. So let's begin with the function. The process would be the same, creating virtual table, find out MAXX, and then filtering. So I'll follow a same pattern everywhere. So it says as top customer order. Okay, which customer has given the maximum order. Now here we'll create a variable table. Out of all the tables, out of all the columns, I just need two columns. Okay, one is the customer ID. Okay, so I'll just add the columns, but adding columns, I need something named as values. Values will give us the name of the data or name of the column and the values. So I can write here as the customer ID. I want that data, comma. I also want an order count. Okay. Order count, and that will be a count of rows of the orders table. Okay. That will be a count of rows of orders table. So this will give me a table, one table with the customer ID, and second, it will give me the count of rows. Next. So here we go. Now finally, I can find out I can create a variable which will give me a max count. Now to get a max count, we have done this many times. We will write here as the max as a function from virtual table where max count I forgot equal to. We'll write here as max from virtual table. You just give me the order count. Okay. Now what is that order count? It's a name of the column order count. Next. So here we can create one more variable to find out the top customers. So it will be, let's say, filter a virtual table based on the order count, and that should be equal to your max count. Okay. Now this becomes my filtered table over here. Now finally, I'm just creating here variable named as customer ID. Now this customer ID will return me a max of the top customer. Okay. Now, what is that top customer? This is the variable. You see the top customer. From here, it will return me the customer ID. Okay, just the customer ID I'm looking for from this data. Now, finally, after getting a virtual table, after getting the maximum value, filtering the table with the maximum value, and out of that, I just want customer ID. So we type here the lookup value, and we want here a company name from customers table based on the customer ID. But this should match with the cust ID what we have prepared. Okay. Now what is this cust ID? This cust ID is this one. Now these two are separate table. Okay. Now to get this single variable, we had to write three functions: virtual table, max count, and then top customer. Okay. Based on that, we got the output. Now let's check if we have the output. So I can just drag and drop over here. So it tells me this is the company name. So this says this is the top company name which has given us the value. Now let's go back and find out in the data for the customers. Yes. So the company names are given here as per the person name. So it's okay. But we found out the name of that company and it is given as Warren Buffett here. So this customer has placed the maximum orders till date what we have received. Okay, so this was something which we can be useful, and this is a very important example. Okay, because this is a core customer metric that helps you to identify who are the most active buyers in your company. It's great for setting up your loyalty programs, priority support, or maybe just recognizing your VIP clients. Okay, so that's for day 12 complete, everyone. In the next challenge, find out which country has the most number of customers, which is great for regional analysis and expansion planning. So I'll see you tomorrow in the next video.